Oh my god, I can't get the Gwen Stefani song out of my head. I don't know if anyone would know it. I'm still the original on me. Yeah, original. Oh, I can't get it out of my head. Damn it. Oh, I can't get you out of my head by Kylie Minogue. Na, 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 na. Sorry. Hi. Hi, everyone. This is so unplanned. Just so. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Not me getting notifications that I'm live. I'm well aware. Um, First of all, I just want to say to my Americans out there, happy Inauguration Day. Um, but here on YouTube, just a normal day of fucking drama. Now, this is insane. So there is obviously a lot that's happening today, like a lot. We did it, Joe. Yes, we did. There's a lot that's happening, and I, I just okay. So I made two videos there now, regarding Ryland's podcast. Happy birthday, Justin Jones! Regarding Ryland's podcast. Now, in this, the first one I talk about, Ryland had in that had started Trisha, that she was really upset that Trisha was like, why is Ryland actively promoting and almost idolizing and looking up like a god, like, oh my god, quite literally, to Jeffree Star. I don't know if y'all realized that in that video he was basically like, oh my god, I can't believe Jeffree would, give us the time of day, like. And so the first video was, we just started, Sarah. The first video was him like idolizing her, and Trisha having an issue with that, as she very well is within her rights to have an issue with that, because she reached out to Shane and Ryland and said her issues with Jeffree bullying her, and they still did that. Then I just posted a video on Ryland's new episode of The Sip. Now, Shane Dawson edits The Sip, so there's a really big problem that's happening right now, and people are very pissed. You made it on time. Hello. So basically, Ryland dismissed and just gaslighted his audience against Trisha. Jasmine, thank you so much. Do you think this will be the start of Dramageddon 4? If you were to have asked me that a couple days ago, I would have said no. However, it's getting very, very, very messy. You only know the nap. Everyone calls the Sip Ryland's podcast the nap, and y'all are sending me with that. However, now Trisha said she has screenshots. Trisha said that she has no problem because she is fed up with them being fake, which is, again, a really big statement. But she's fed up and she's allowed to be. So Ryland's new podcast, he basically comes on and he addresses the drama with Trisha. Keep in mind, it only happened, so he's addressing it so quickly, and I'm really confused because if you keep in mind, they don't address things. They don't address it quickly. So I don't know why he's came on so quickly and, debunked and said that, I wish Trisha had just came to us, and, if she has problems with Jeffree, that's on her. So now Trisha is coming out and saying, I told Ryland is lying, Shane is lying, Shane is gaslighting, Ryland is gaslighting. They idolized Jeffree and they had no problem. Like, what do they have? And it's so on the podcast episode, a big issue is that Ryland basically implies that Trisha was like not loyal to them and she didn't reach out to them. And he says, how am I supposed to read Trisha's mind? You know what I mean? He goes, how am I supposed to know what she means? Which is, Trisha has told us that, hi, Fuel Addiction. Trisha has told us that she has told Shane for the past year and told Ryland. And now Trisha's coming forward saying that Ryland told Trisha that Jeffree doesn't like Ryland and doesn't treat Ryland nice. So we have all this going on, and Ryland starts getting exposed hard by his own fans who are like, actually, this narrative that you're telling us is not true. So he starts getting more dislikes than likes on his podcast. And then the comment section completely no positive comments, to the fact where, who's texting me right now? Sorry. It's, why is my mom texting? What does she want? There's a rabbit found. Does anyone know this? That's not my rabbit, Mom. Monty's here. Does not look like Monty either. Interesting that a rabbit is just roaming around. So Ryland starts getting more dislikes than likes on the podcast, which is honestly rare. Keep in mind, during summer, whenever Shane was at the peak of getting called out, it wasn't more dislikes than likes. There was still likes so there were more dislikes than likes. The comment section was so negative, calling Ryland out. If you watched my video I just posted, basically saying that, honestly, calling him a pick-me and saying, what were they saying? They were saying, you're not a true friend. How are you aware of what she was going through? If you're saying she didn't reach out to you, you could have been the friend and reached out to her. In Ryland's podcast, he says, I'll defend Trisha against anything Hair by Jay says. And everyone's coming forward and saying, so why aren't you saying you'll defend Trisha against anything that Jeffrey says? This is blowing out of control so damn fast. So damn fast. Frenemies yesterday was a big explosion of drama. I'm still yet to cover that. And there's just more and more today. Now, I have a video coming out after this, and it's about Trisha quitting social media for a while because of this. And there's more now after that. And it's like, I have these like big events that are happening, and it just keep, okay, so now Ryland has disabled likes and dislikes on his podcast, and he's also disabled comments on his podcast because he was getting so much backlash and getting called out so much. Y'all, what is going on? What is going on? Are we, Jesus, like in summer it wasn't even like this. I'm like, oh my God. So and so yes, one of like Shane's ex-friends or Jeffrey's ex-friends or Trisha's friend or something is now coming out and exposing Shane and Jeffrey. And it's like, so I don't know why Ryland rushed to do this podcast, because it has just backfired. I can't believe how much I'm defending Trisha these days. Shane and Ryland seem toxic and performative. 100%. Like, I tweeted Trisha and I was like, don't be shy. We got your back. And that's like, honestly, so there's so much that, you know, oh my, okay, so I want to show you this, right? So on Ryland's new podcast, it's called The Sip. We like to call it The Nap on here. It is called Dealing with Addiction. Now, it has 80,000 views, likes, disabled, dislikes, disabled, comments are turned off. Now, they have it split into different sections. So these are what Ryland has said that the podcast is about. Number 1, addressing things. Number 2, the snake in Ryland's house. Is it Shane? Their sponsorship, talking about Ryland, talking about Lizzie, talking about another scandal, talking about experiences, Audible, Chrissy Teigen. Okay, so at the start, they're talking about addressing things, right? I just need to check in the chat here. Not 80,000 views. I know. So let me, okay, so can you hear this?
One lives in the Bay Area. Oh, you're still fixing.
Can you hear this?
You're scaring the crew.
Can you hear?
Sorry, team.
Can you hear? Let me know.
You feel that?
That energy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
I did
know.
my nails last night for you.
Let me skip it.
Thank you.
Okay, here. Here we
Today,
go. Okay, you can hear.
Wow.
Okay.
Just
listen.
First,
listen.
I guess the first thing we have to address is, and I hate to do this because.
So keep in mind now, he did all this probably with the aim of people taking his side. And this is honestly gone way worse than it did in summer. Now, I don't know what this says going forward, honestly. However, people are not taking his side at all. At all. So, yeah, he says, I hate to do this, which is quite
Trish's
ironic.
friendship means
go.
more to me than a headlining story on this podcast. I hate that we're a
But yet they're doing
podcast that does hot topics, and I've somehow
Become a hot topic.
So Trisha is now coming forward and basically being like, you're implying and you're gaslighting your audience. Shane did not tweet, y'all. Shane did not tweet. Oh, guys, please like the video, like the stream, by the way. So Trisha's now coming forward and being like, Ryland, you're gaslighting your audience by saying that you care more about your friendship with me and you didn't want to use this to get a headline, but that's exactly what you did. So it's getting really messy.
Topic that I feel I have to address in some sort of way because I've been flooded on
so messy.
All elements of social media regarding this situation. And
this is so messy.
Trish is mad at us right now. And I guess
so they're basically, okay, so I don't need to play the thing because we already played it in the video, but I'm just giving context. So they're implying that Trisha is, like, oh, like Trisha, out of nowhere did this. And I said it in my video. It's really easy to go against Trisha or get the public to go against Trisha because of her track history. However, it's interesting that this time it's gotten so bad that Ryland has had to completely silence people responding, good or bad. Again, I don't know what that says moving forward. Y'all, what do you think this means for Shane's comeback? Like, people were speculating that the comeback was sooner rather than later. However, if it's sooner rather than later, if this is the response Ryland is getting. But also, guys, why did Ryland respond to this? Because now Trisha has responded to Ryland coming after Ryland, and Trisha's like, I have screenshots proving that you're lying. And it's almost like Ryland purposely set it up so him and Shane are going to get exposed for lying even more. It does not make any sense. And like, I'm like writing down my notes for videos. I'm writing down my notes and I'm like, this contradicts that. This contradicts that. And I'm like, holy, you know what I mean? Geez, I'm coming on here on this live stream to tell you as an update because I'm not going to make a video on Ryland, disabling people giving feedback on thing. But this is my way of like telling you that it happened. So I don't need to, so people can't no longer interact with Ryland's podcast because he's now like disabled all ways of people doing it because people did not believe what he was saying in defending himself. Humble pie didn't age well. No, it didn't. So you love my hair. Thank you. So guys, I didn't think that there would be so much fucking drama in January. We're in January. Oh my God. Yeah, everyone, please like the video, like the stream. It helps it out. Again, this is just a live stream, so it's a lot more chill, so don't feel you have to, but I'm just reminding you. So in this, I honestly think they wanted to do this to like get some sort of statement out there, but now I think they're going to have to do a statement regarding the fact that people, including their own fans, were calling them out for not liking their statement. Where are the PR people? Where are the PR people?
I'm confused. I was taken back a little bit, and I understand like she's had drama with Jeffrey and Hair by Jay, who has Hair by Jay obviously said horrific things that I don't stand by. I don't support. Obviously, I support Trisha over Hair by Jay. Like, I've never followed this man. I don't know this man. I met him once in passing.
Yeah.
So people are not liking Ryland's approach, and I'm gonna actually Def Noodles posted like a couple people's feedback, and I'm going to read some of them out to you because these were ones I didn't include in my video. So someone said, quoting, or no, sorry, I'll read another one. The fact that Lizzie gave a better apology than either Shane or Ryland, Lizzie is the co-host, should speak volumes to people. Another comment says, take time to reflect. Another said, it's the bullying and harassment being ignored and disguised as friendship for me. Y'all, people are not, I'm actually quite surprised that people are not, like, the fans aren't even defending this. Ryland, this wasn't you addressing it. The person who needs to address it is Shane. So then people are basically saying that they think it's disgusting that they allowed their friend, that they're saying that, they love their friend, they allowed her to get bullied. And it's a conversation around, fucking hell, you know what I mean? Did Ryland not read the internet before doing this? How is he so tone deaf? And that's what I don't understand. This has just belittled Trisha's story so much. Trisha again. Yeah, Emily D. Baker came up with that name, and I think it's hilarious. I I I honestly, this is getting so bad that I think Shane is going to have to stand up and say something. Oh, y'all, I didn't even think it was going to get to this. They're proving Trisha's point, and I think that's going to piss off the PR, piss off Shane, piss off Ryland. Like, isn't this pissing y'all off that you're proving Trisha's point? Like, Trisha literally can sit back. Trisha's not sitting back, she's responding to this and she's whatever. But Trisha could honestly not say anything at this stage because these people are doing the work for her by basically trying to defend themselves, but in the process agreeing with every single thing so I think for the sake of keeping fans, Ryland and Shane are now going to have to say something, and Trisha is going to have some things to say about that. It's very clear. And keep in mind, this is escalating so much that this is my third time addressing this within 40 minutes because more stuff keeps happening. And if I'm like, oh, like I'll wait for things to happen, what if things don't happen? And it's like, with any approach I take on videos, I do real-time updates, and I'm giving you a real-time update now. It's so bizarre. Trish has responded, yes, and I will be getting to that. And they've dug themselves way too deep now. And Ryland dedicating an entire podcast to it, and the fans attacking them. So now keep in mind, Shane Dawson disabled the comment section and the like to dislike on his taking accountability video, but he did that weeks after. Ryland did this 3 hours after because, and here's my thing, I think they want their fans to come on and not be persuaded by the comment section calling them out on their hypocrisy or their likes and dislikes. But still, it's for 3 hours in, it's a bit wild that they're already. And so I do believe that Ethan H3H3 is going to respond as well. And it's like there's such a back and forth. And it's like, what is Ryland going to address the backlash for why he had to disable people responding in his next week? What, like, why did he respond so soon? Trisha was silent. Trisha quit social media. And remember my video that's coming out after this is about that, where Trisha's saying, you know what, I need to take a step back. Because of this, Trisha was silent. Ryland started it up again by saying all of this on the podcast, where he was saying that, and I wish Trisha came to us, and it's not up to us. She has drama with these people.
Fact that I'm so heavily involved with this really does break my heart because I love Trisha so much. Yeah. I consider her one of my closest friends. We see her more than I see really anyone besides you because you come over weekly.
So they've now brought Trisha back because Trisha has to address them lying on her name, allegedly. And so, like, Trisha was taking a break. Okay, here's my thing. I don't know if maybe Ryland and Shane want this to pick up speed because it's good promotion for them. What do we think, besties? Maybe that's their method in this. I genuinely believe that Trisha did want to step aside from this, and that's what she was doing because she has came back, because she has to now defend herself from this. And she now defends herself from her best friends basically lying on her name and setting her up and gaslighting their audience against y'all. Holy, like, next Frenemies episode is going to be about this as well. You know what I mean? It's now way worse than it ever was. Holy God. And so with like the ex-friends of people now coming forward and saying their side of the story with Shane and Ryland and Jeffrey, it's like, are y'all good? Like, are y'all good? Or no? Like, let me know. Oh, Jesus. Frenemies is Trisha and Ethan Klein's podcast. They did one yesterday and they were talking about the drama, but Trisha literally stepped aside from social media because she was like, I want to handle this privately. Now Ryland addresses it on the podcast, basically allegedly lying and saying, I wish Trisha reached out to us, and Trisha has drama with Jeffrey and this is 2 adults, they need to sort it out. So now Trisha has to defend herself from this, and Trisha's saying that I have screenshots. Y'all are lying on my name, and it's, as Emily D. Baker says, Trisha Gadden. Oh my god. Holy shit. Someone said at this rate, nothing surprising. Yes. Oh my god. I'm like looking at the real-time updates here. So Trisha's responding. Trisha is saying that they're lying. The dislikes are turned off. Again, the comments are turned off. Apparently fans are being blocked. I can't say whether that's true or not. However, I'm being told that that is true. I'm not going to say that as fact. However, that is something people are saying right now. Also, it wasn't Ryland's responsibility to start this up again. Ugh. And this is so far beyond Hair by Jay now, who started this. This is now Trisha against, Shane and Ryland, and Shane and Ryland against Trisha, and all because of Jeffrey. And them two are still defending Jeffrey and ignoring the situation. It's just a bit weird and does not make any sense. Why did he start it up? I don't know. It was going so smoothly. Like after Frenemies, it was dying down. Now it's even bigger than what it was before Frenemies. I'm starting to think that they all love this. Honestly, I honestly don't think Trisha's in this for the drama. Trisha's moving house right now. Like she said that she's busy and stuff, and she's like making so. Someone said, "What's an NDA?" An NDA is like something you sign that like you won't speak up about a certain thing or a certain person or certain experience, and people speculate whether Shane has signed one. And Shane is so silent, and Ryland is like speaking on him and Shane's behalf. And so he didn't address Jeffrey allegedly bullying Trisha, and I don't understand why he didn't do that, because it honestly it makes his statement null. You know what I mean? It like null and void. Non-disclosure agreement. Yes. Okay, there's 2,000 Bessies on here. I didn't expect this. Like I was literally just doing a quick update. Please like the video, like the stream. It helps out. Period. I'm just reading through people's opinions. People are confused. They don't know why this is like, because now again it's even bigger than it was like 4 days ago, 3 days ago. Shane is being a coward. People are saying Shane is a coward. People are saying Ryland is a coward. And it's like the one person who is continuously speaking up and not really backing down is Miss Trisha Paytas. And so and Jeffrey's now silent. But why would Ryland bring it up again? And it's like, oh my, okay. Y'all, it's honestly, it's escalating more and more by the hour. And I honestly, promotion for the SIP, if it's promotion for the SIP, I don't think it's working because it's getting them so much negative attention. So someone said, I like the way you say coward. Thank you. So I'm going through, people are confused. Trisha has been a friend to them for a lot longer than Jeffrey has, and that's why Trisha's saying that she's just straight up confused, and she doesn't get like what their intentions are in this, or why they're doing this. And you know what? You have to sympathize with her, no matter what your opinions are, because again, you can kind of relate it back to your own life, or just be like, this is a shitty thing that's happening to this person. Attention, Angela, thank you so much. She has every right to feel the way she does. Should Trisha really be moving house during the pandemic? It depends what way she's doing it. Again, we don't know what's happening there. Ryland blocked me for calling him out. Katie said Trisha needs a break. Here's the confusion. Trisha was on a break, and now she came back to defend herself from Ryland's podcast. So, y'all, this is messy for a Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like, are we not, like, it's halfway through the week. Are we not, like, taking, like, a chill? No. Whatever happened to Shane being an empath? Yep. Shane was the monster who's been here all along. Not this. Trisha Gedden. And it's like, why is... Ryland has seemed to be about money. Okay, so people have their own opinions. Okay. Anyway, I was literally just coming on here to... say that I need to film videos. I just wanted to give you the update. I'm not making a video on that. Dylan West, Trish is my queen and always will be. Thank you for your donation. I just wanted to give you the update that Ryland has disabled likes and comments and dislikes, so people cannot give any feedback on that, because he was getting called out so badly, him and his co-host. So that is the update. I'll have more videos up. I have 3 videos up right now. I love you. I will see you in my next speaking to you again. This is crazy for a fucking Wednesday. I love you. Stay safe, stay happy, and follow me on Twitter for updates, because I'm doing all my updates on there. It's at allegedly_Adam. I'll see you there. I'll be posting more videos. I love you. This was just a really quick update. Okay, bye. I love you. Mwah.